Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Heathcote School Science College. I am Rashmi Heron, and I'm the Associate Head Pupil at our school. I'm currently in Year 10, but when you all join, I will be in Year 11, tackling the next biggest obstacle in my life, GCSEs. However, if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm not scared. In fact, I'm confident, ready to face this challenge. Do you want to know what my secret is to such confidence? Heathcote. For the last 3 years, and at least the next 2, I know I will always be supported, enriched, and cared for at Heathcote. This school is not only my second home, but also where I found my hobbies, best friends, and even future career. Heathcote is my Hogwarts, and I hope when you all join, it will be the beginning of a magical journey for you too. Now, one thing about secondary school is that on the first day, you tend to get very, very lost. Lost on your way to class, lost in lessons, lost in a hurricane of anxiety and fear. However, in our school, we are very lucky to have an amazing teaching committee. Our teachers tirelessly work for our happiness, future, and mental well-being, and will do the same for you, as we have the best teachers in our school that you could ever ask for. Form is another aspect led by form teachers that help to prepare you for the school day ahead and create a safe place for you to grow closer to your school. In addition to this, we have lessons like PI, that stands for Philosophy, Identity, and Ethics, that are really eye-opening to life beyond school, ultimately keeping us happy, safe, and achieving the best of our abilities. My head of year, Miss Page, never fails to celebrate and reward our achievements, as well as helping us to learn from our mistakes, which overall makes us better people. Our rewards often include the various extracurricular activities, ranging from the clubs to trips to residentials. Some of my own best memories have been doing these activities, such as the Year 7 residential to Gilwell Park. In addition to these trips, we already have trips abroad planned in 2026 and 27 for older year groups to places such as France, Italy, and New York. I know I'm very excited for those. However, fun isn't only limited to outside of school, but inside school as well, with clubs such as football, running cross-country, tennis, science and nature, and even art or maths. My sister went to this school for 7 years, an experience that she quote-unquote will remember and cherish for the rest of her life. And after her experience, my mother insisted I must go to the school. For me, my first day at Heathcote always feels like yesterday, yet it feels like I have belonged here my whole life. I have learned to find who I am and who I want to be at this school, and I guarantee you that if you come to the school, you will have an amazing teaching committee and so many opportunities ready for you to seize. Now I would like to hand over to our amazing head teacher, Miss Close, who will tell you a little bit more about Heathcote.
Thank you very much, Ashley. So, good evening and welcome to Heathcote School. My name is Sonia Close and I'm the proud head teacher of Heathcote. First of all, thank you for coming tonight. As a parent myself with a son currently in Year 7, I know how important and sometimes how daunting this decision can be. It really does need to be the right decision. It is a 7-year journey and it has to be the right fit for your child and your family. As parents, we'll all ask those same questions. Will my child be happy? Will they be safe? Will they be noticed? And will they succeed? For me, these are the things that matter the most, because we know that a happy child is a child who can learn, grow and flourish. At Heathcote, everything we do begins with that principle. We're committed to creating an environment that is safe, warm and inspiring, where relationships, care, kindness and self-discovery are at the heart of daily life. As pupils move through the school, those foundations grow into a genuine love of learning, a passion for success and the confidence to take on the world. This is my 8th year here, and each year I grow more invested in our school, and I am determined to ensure that every child receives an exceptional education. Every day I'm reminded what a privilege it is to work with such remarkable young people, to watch them grow in confidence, discover their passions and achieve things they never thought were possible. Our school ethos rests on 3 pillars: to encourage, challenge and succeed. We encourage our pupils to take pride in their learning, to work hard and be kind. We challenge them to push themselves and be resilient, take responsibility for their learning. And we know we've succeeded when they leave Heathcote having reached their full academic potential and fully prepared for the next stage of their life. Tonight, you're going to hear directly from our pupils. For me, that's vital that you hear their voices. Their experiences and opinions matter the most. Here we talk about the Heathcote family. And like all families, we know things aren't always perfect. There will be challenges, there might be disagreements. But we use those moments to teach and to make sure that pupils feel listened to. We teach them how to work together. And above all, we use them to help them to be kind. When pupils feel valued, supported, and feel part of something bigger than themselves, they truly thrive. We are ambitious here at Heathcote, and my vision is to make sure that we deliver the quality of education you might expect from a private school, but on a public school budget. We offer a broad and balanced curriculum, enriched with clubs, trips and opportunities, while ensuring every pupil, no matter what their background or starting point, has the support they need to succeed. We set high expectations both in and outside of the classroom, and we have no tolerance for disruption. Every child has the right to learn in a calm and purposeful environment. And last week I invited in the HMI inspector who confirmed that this was the case. For me, a really key focus is reading. We know that a confident reader will achieve more in every subject. So we place a strong emphasis on this, on independent learning, and making sure we're preparing them for more than exams. This year, the results show the impact of that focus. Our most able pupils are excelling, pupils are making strong progress, and this comes from all of our high expectations. Our outcomes show that our ethos works. This summer, we achieved 145 grade 8s and 9s. 45% of our cohort achieved a grade 5 in English and maths. And in English alone, 77% of the children got a grade 4, 58 got a grade 5. Exceptional. Our A-level results this year reached an all-time high, with 77% of our children getting an A star to C, and 28% of them getting an A star to A. This is one of the best results in Waltham Forest. Many of our pupils went on to university, to prestigious Russell groups, and 2 of our pupils went to Oxford and to Cambridge. Our success here is built on a rigorous, well-designed curriculum. It's broad, it's balanced, it's engaging. We operate a 2-week timetable with 5 one-hour lessons each day. In Year 7, pupils study the full range of subjects, from the core, humanities, DT, IT, art, music, drama, and 2 languages. I'm particularly proud that we continue to be fully staffed and that we attract and retain excellent teachers who bring energy and passion to the classroom every day. Our focus in Year 7 is to build strong foundations so that pupils can develop their skills and knowledge and find their passion. In Year 7, we use their SATs data and some baseline testing over the year to then set them in English, maths and science. This way we can ensure their needs are met. For the other subjects across the curriculum, they will remain in their form classes, and we find this helps them settle and build connections across the year group. At Key Stage 4 and 5, and it will go in a flash, we'll be there soon, our curriculum remains broad and balanced. We allow our pupils to follow their passion. Our children in Year 10 and 11 are able to gain more than 10 GCSEs due to our option structure. We offer triple science for all and an additional language. We show real ambition for our pupils. At Key Stage 5, pupils can take 4 A-levels, vocational subjects and an EPQ. We really want this to be a 7-year journey for all of you. So I'm going to hand over to Zainab now to talk a little bit about her 7-year journey here at Heathcote.
Good evening to all. Thank you, Ms. Close. I'm Zainab, and tonight I'm honoured to stand in front of all of you as a deputy head pupil in Year 13. I'm currently studying studying English Literature, Double IT and Extended Project Qualification, which is called EPQ. I have been a student at Heathcote for 7 years now, and I'm delighted to say that our school's improvement each day is beyond words. Our school has always inspired me to put myself forward for leadership roles in our student ambassador team, and now officially in leadership team. Through these roles, I've been able to develop skills that will stay with me for life. As an ambassador, I welcomed visitors, supported younger people, and represented our school at events. This has built my confidence in public speaking, helped me learn how to communicate with people of all ages, and taught me the importance of being approachable and reliable. As head pupil, I've had the chance to lead and work with a team of prefects, helping to organise events and be the link between students and our staff members. It's shown me how to take initiative, manage responsibilities, and most importantly, how to set a positive example that is worthy enough for others because of the opportunities Heathcote has provided me with. Heathcote has been my definition of home. Coming to the UK, joining Heathcote without any English or community at the age of 11, Heathcote has taught me everything. My rights, my wrongs, how to take steps to success, and most importantly, how to be a good human at the end. Our school is where in every part of community you're encouraged to be yourself, to aim high, and to know that there are people who believe in you. As a student, that makes all the difference. Thank you for being with us this evening, and I hope that next year we welcome to our school. But most importantly, I want to take 2 seconds to show my appreciation for my teachers, as this is my final open day helping out. And I want to thank my friends, and especially Ms. Close, for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's absolutely incredible. 7 years ago, here you were, no English, and look at you today. So proud of you. Well done. So, we've worked really hard on our curriculums, and that was noted by Ofsted, and we've really tried to make everything we do here ambitious. We've worked hard on building those curriculums so they're spiralled and interleaved, and they make the knowledge and skills develop from year 7 to year 13. We want children to be confident in their exams and have that knowledge and skill firmly embedded, ready for those GCSEs or A-levels. But hey, don't take it from me. I'm going to ask Freddie to talk a little bit about his experience of the classroom and teaching and learning at Heathcote.
Good evening. My name is Freddie and I'm one of the Year 11 head pupils. Before that, I was a school ambassador. For my GCSEs, I'm studying drama, geography and food tech. From my time I've been at Heathcote, I've seen many changes to the school, all making the school a much better place. Here at Heathcote, learning is adaptive to all our needs, and we're given constant surveys through departments and year leads on what it is that we like and dislike about our lessons, so they can be changed to our likes and strengths. No matter what stage people are at in their learning, tasks are set to match that, to challenge us and make learning more enjoyable. One thing that school does to improve our learning, which is a new addition to the school, is a fertile question, and they're answered in black and purple. The way that works is that we answer the question in a regular pen at the start of the topic or unit, and the same question at the end of the lesson or topic. This allows both us and the teachers to look and see how much we've learned and how well we've understood these topics. Another thing that is very beneficial to our learning is a what do I know activity at the start of every lesson. This is when we do some recap questions based off previous lessons, and it allows us to do revision in school as well as at home throughout the year. Speaking of revising, as a Year 11 I'll be sitting my GCSEs in May, and the school have been incredible in helping me through it. From all the advice in picking my options in Year 9, to the regular assessment in exam conditions such as Challenge Week, to prepare for what to expect and make things much less daunting when it comes to the real thing. We have interventions 3 days a week in Year 11 to allow us to revise with teachers present, and it's very helpful as it allows for questions to be asked whilst we do group and independent studying. All these actions from the school have helped me through my GCSEs, and I know will continue to help me up until the day of my exams. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Freddie. So another part of our journey has been developing the independent learning offer, and now we really do have a comprehensive offer offer for children outside of the learning classroom. We've spent a lot of time thinking about how we can enrich our curriculum. We've asked our heads of department to think about trips and events that will bring the curriculum to life. Our IT department, for example, take children to Bletchley Park for a coding trip. Geography take the children to Walton-on-the-Naze for a coastal field trip. Every year, we like to make sure that every child has access to 3 trips, 2 of them at no or minimal cost, and we are really proud of this offer, and it was recognised by Ofsted. In this school, we value the development of good character and conduct. Our behaviour system is built around the principles of being ready, respectful and responsible. These are embedded in our culture. Ready means to be prepared for every day, be on time, in the right uniform, be equipped. Being respectful means treating others with kindness and courtesy, and responsible, taking ownership of your learning. The safety of your children is paramount to me, and that's why we have very clear systems and structures to enable the pupils to be safe and understand expectations. We have things such as one-way systems, year group dining and line-up, just some examples. Our approach in school around behaviour is one of praise and positive reinforcement. We really do focus on growing pupils into lifelong learners. Our Ofsted noted that pupils show respect for one another, they demonstrate positive attitudes to their learning, and they highlighted a strong culture of high expectation and support, recognising that pupils feel safe and well cared for at Heathcote. I'm now going to hand over to one of our Year 13s to talk a little bit about their experience of the school.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and future Heathcote students. My name is Nitila, and I am head pupil in Year 13, currently studying biology, chemistry, and sociology. One of the key reasons why I'm so proud to be part of the school's community is because of the environment. The teachers here genuinely go above and beyond, pushing you not just academically, but also guide you through the challenges of preparing you for the future. I've especially appreciated the advice and mentoring around career paths and future life through things such as future career workshops, and I've always felt reassured that I am being guided in the right direction. As an external pupil, what made my transition here much smoother was not only the small class sizes, but the strong rapport I built with my teachers that made me more comfortable seeking advice and support. And I'm sure this will be the same experience for you guys too. Sixth form can be daunting, but here you're surrounded by people who are striving towards their own goals while encouraging each other along the way. To the families and pupils here tonight, choosing a school is a big decision, but from my experience being only here for a year now, I can say with confidence that Heathcote is a place where you can grow, achieve and feel proud of who you become. Thank you.
Secondary transition can feel really daunting, and not just for pupils, for parents as well. So we do put a lot of emphasis on making that as positive as possible. So we have a really carefully designed transition programme to support every child. Before September we run transition days. We have a free summer school and we also offer a number of activities to build their confidence and to make relationships. In June and July, we hold one-to-one meetings with all our families so that we can get to know all of the children and their needs. We then host a transition evening, followed by an information evening in Year 7. We want families to feel as informed as the pupils. And for any child who might need some additional support, we also offer additional activities and events in the summer term. So when September arrives, we come in, Year 7s have the whole school to themselves. That first day the building is theirs. It gives them a chance to settle in, tour the site and get all the information they need to acclimatise at their own pace. We'll also then provide Year 7s with, they go in first at lunch. They have, all of our children do this at lunch anyway, but Year 7s go first. They all go through as a year group, through the toilets, then into the dining hall, and then they go out to play and they've got their own designated area. I know that that is a big deal. I was worrying about it for my sons. You're going to get pushed in at the lunch queue and all of those things. But because we have our own year groups in one queue, it really does make it very smooth and safe. So my aim is simple. Every child, whatever their need, feels at home here from day one. So, don't take it from me. Let's invite 2 Year 7 pupils to come and speak to you about their experience of Year 7.
Hello parents and secondary school pupils to be. I'm Indiana, and less than a year ago I was in that exact same position, so I understand you're probably feeling a little bit scared and overwhelmed right now. No worries. Hopefully by me sharing my experience you can feel a bit more confident about your decision. I decided with Heathcote, as for my first visit, I wanted to be here due to the happy, positive vibe that Heathcote had. The pupils seemed so happy and the atmosphere just felt so joyous. Another thing that swayed my decision over to Heathcote was its vast curriculum. I'm very interested in creative subjects and love anything where I get to express myself. So it was great that during DT we do graphic design, food tech, woodwork and textiles. Having been here a month, I can confidently say I knew my full way around here by pretty much the first week. Even if you can't, the older pupils are so nice and will definitely show you where to go if you're lost. I also want you to know that subjects I found slightly more boring in primary, particularly humanities and science, I'm now finding really fun and engaging. The teachers are incredible and make every single lesson fun. Enjoy the rest of the night and I look forward to maybe seeing some of you in September.
Hello and welcome to Heathcote School. My name is Seb. I'm a Year 7 pupil at Heathcote. I would like to tell you about my Heathcote experience. What I've enjoyed about Heathcote is that we move every hour to go to a different lesson. Also, the extracurricular clubs after school are fun and challenging. I have settled very well here. My parents came for the school transition interview before I started, and they had the opportunity to inform the teachers about me and how I learn. I would say, on the first day of school, it was really good because it was just me and my peers, which made me feel more comfortable and relaxed. I had a tour of the building so I knew my way around. Heathcote is my school and I'm ready to succeed.
Well done, you're so brave as well to stand up here in their first few weeks of school. So like I say, it's really important for me that as parents you feel involved in the school, in the journey and in your child's education. And I know that can be more difficult when you move from primary to secondary. For me, I really believe that partnership is vital to your child's success, and so I will work hard to make sure that you feel connected. Over the year there are multiple events, Meet the Tutor, Head of Years, academic reports, parents' evenings, achievement assemblies, lots of the cultural evenings, lots of different events that you are invited into to be a part of. I want to keep communication clear, we use the Arbor app, and I want everything to be at your fingertips to make it as easy as possible. Our parent survey this year showed that 96% of our parents would recommend this school. I really do feel we've built lots of strong relationships with our families. We have an active PTA, you'll have seen them tonight, they're always looking for new members, so don't hover there for too long. And all of their funds definitely go back to enriching our experience for the pupils. So I want you, whether you're a parent or a pupil, to feel part of the Heathcote family right from the start. I'm going to hand over to Lauren, who's been a parent here, then a parent governor, and she's now my chair of governors. Thank you.
Hello, yes, I'm a very proud chair of governors at Heathcote. My foster son also just finished sixth form, having spent his whole secondary career here. So as a parent and governor who's been part of Heathcote for 7 years, I've seen the school develop and continuously improve. And honestly, I could not be more grateful for the difference that it's made to my son's life. When he started in Year 7, he had only just scraped through his SATs. He needed extra time and one-to-one support when he first arrived here. And like any parent, I'm really worried about how he would manage going from a very small primary school to this huge, beautiful secondary school. But what we found here was a school that didn't just teach him. It supported him, it believed in him, and it gave him the confidence to believe in himself. Step by step, year after year, I've watched him and the school develop. And last week, I had the moments that I thought we would only ever dream of. I dropped him off at university. And that journey from a boy, a very small boy, who struggled in year 7 to this young man ready for his future, genuinely is down to the care and commitment that he was given here at Heathcote. But it's not just about what happens in the classroom. One of the things that really makes Heathcote stand out is the way that families are constantly welcomed in. Whether it's parents' evenings, where honestly I didn't understand how they could know my son so well. They have so many pupils, but they always did. The school drama performances are exceptional, and I'd always be at the back crying. Or events like Culture Day. There are so many opportunities for you to come in, celebrate your children's achievements and be a part of their journey. Those moments from seeing your child on stage or proudly sharing their culture are just as important as the exam results, because they give our young people a sense of pride and belonging. And that's what makes Heathcote so special. It's not just about the results, though they are very, very important. It's about the way children are seen as individuals, the way families are involved, and the way the whole community comes together to support our young people. So if you're wondering why choose Heathcote, for me it's very simple. It's a school that knows your child, it cares about them deeply, and works with you as a parent every step of the way. I've seen it firsthand, and I'll always be incredibly grateful. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Lauren. So we have a really strong focus on wellbeing and mental health and inclusive practice here. We have appointed counsellors, therapists, and we have department teaching assistants. I've recently appointed 2 primary school teachers to support bridging the gap between English and Maths, between that Key Stage 2 and Key Stage 3. We also have what's called a specialist resource provision for pupils who are deaf, and they are supported by a network of communication support workers so that they can access the mainstream education. We've greatly invested in our SEND and pastoral teams to ensure that there is no pupil left behind and that they achieve. So if you've had a chance, hopefully upstairs and over in the ground floor of Humanities, to see our Oak building as well. I'm going to ask Hayden to talk a little bit about his experience of the support that he's received since he started a couple of weeks ago. Welcome, Hayden.
Good evening. My name is Hayden and I'm in Year 7. I chose Heathcote for many reasons, but I'll tell you my top 2. First of all, I'm dyslexic. My teachers are really kind and now I'm here. And I'm really settled in and happy. When I need support, I can go to the Oak, which helps me very much. My second reason is sport. I love PE. Heathcote are really strong at sport. The Heathcote's Year 7 football team, which I'm a part of, beat Chingford Foundation 5-2 and Heathcote Catholic 4-3 last month. Good evening. Thank you for listening.
So, before I conclude, can we just give all our speakers a massive round of applause? So finally, I want to share with you why this school and this role matters so deeply to me. You know, I grew up as a disadvantaged child. I struggled with my learning, but I was really fortunate to have staff that believed in me. And they gave me a really safe and nurturing environment. And they did everything they could to help me succeed. Their belief changed my life, and it's what drives me to ensure that every pupil at Heathcote has the same opportunity. I take my responsibility seriously, I live locally, I'm proud to be part of this community, and I want Heathcote to sit right at its heart. Tonight you've heard from our governors, you've heard from our pupils, and I hope as you've walked around tonight, you've seen what makes Heathcote a special place. So if you do leave tonight with any questions and you're not sure, please come and join us on one of our open morning tours and see this school in action. So thank you so much for considering Heathcote School. It's a privilege to lead this community, and I look forward to welcoming you and your child on this exciting journey. Thank you. It's about 10 minutes. If you still want to have a look around, if you'd like to leave, the front door is there, and Andrea's going to play us out. Thank you very much.